Hey everybody, welcome back to Paper Mario the Origami King. Last time, we finally began our work on Diamond Island. We couldn't go into any of the temples, so we instead came off to the side and made our way through Ice Vellumental Mountain. And now, you can probably guess what we're going to be doing this part. So let's go. Whoa! Mario flying. Ow. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And Mario thought he was so smooth. But he face plants. Whew, that was fun. Who could have guessed we get to go ice sledding at the bottom of the ocean? I think we were launched into the peak of the second mountain. What is this place? Well, while we're here, let's take advantage of these items. Thank you. No, come here. A shiny flower. Yeah, I'll take that. And a shiny tail. I don't think I'll need that for this, what's about to happen. Well, here we are. Ooh. Uh-oh. Here he is. Uh-oh. Oh nice, the Ice Elemental has been folded into Origami too. It controls ice, so it might be extra strong in here. Be careful, Mario. I think we'll be fine. Let's do it. Okay, game was having a bit of time trying to load the fight there. Alright, let's do it. Let's take on the Ice Vellumental. Gosh, that is one big polar bear. Those claws look pretty sharp. Don't let that intimidate you. When it's not covered in ice, it's just origami like me. We'll figure this out. Hey, we haven't moved yet, but it's already using a deep freeze defense. No fair. That won't stop me. Well, I think my first course of action will be to melt that barrier he has. So what I want to do first is open this treasure chest. It's going to have one of those on switches. Well, no, I don't. Wait, no, I don't want that yet. Because I can't... I mean, no. Let's see. Let's run over to you. Yeah, because there's no way that on switch is going to land right where I'm walking. I'll have to get the next go around. There it is. Yeah, see what I tell you. Okay, so my first course of action. Yeah, we haven't done a POW block. You know what? Would this do anything? Let's find out. No! Ooh, that ice is tough. Our attacks are making a dent. Okay, so maybe it could have done something without his shield. Uh-oh. Ooh! That still did a bit of damage, even with guarding there. Okay, so now... Here, let's move you over here. And yep, that works. Alright, buddy. Time to melt down those defenses. Olivia, it's your turn. Come on out. There we go. Alright, he's vulnerable. Now I do have those fire flowers. This would be the fight. This would be the time to use them. Yes, how do you like that, Ice Vellumental? My fire may not have warmed the Ice Vellumental's heart, but it's more than enough to melt its ice. Uh-oh, what's he about to do? Ooh! Okay. Ooh, I see a heart over there. I think I would like to use that. Let's see. Okay, let's move. I actually want to open this treasure chest because it'll have the extra attacks on hand that I could take advantage of. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, hold on. No. Move this back. Yeah. Okay, now let's move the heart over here so I can get some healing in. Yeah, that works. Nice. Gotta like that. Okay. Yeah, why don't we use the shiny fire flower on it? Best attack for it, I think. Especially with the good timing. Look at that. That's a decent chunk of its health. Uh-oh. Ooh! Oh, okay. Well, the Ice Vellumental is freezing everything, even the ground. Oh, are you gonna ball up again? Okay. Oh, alright. Now it's raining chunks of ice? The Ice Vellumental has too many cool powers, literally. Yeah. So those patches of ice, I don't want to touch those, because then I have no control over where I go. To break those ice pillars it has, I want to... Well, first of all, let's do this. Let's do that, and then I just move it around like that. There we go. Oh, and I messed up there. See, that's me not paying attention. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, okay, I did not guard at the right time. That was not good. But the Fire Vellumental, I can use it now. Let's see. Here, move around. Let's... Okay, no! Hold on. No, you're... No, you. Get out of the way. Dang it. You know what? Let's actually do this then. Okay, that actually could work. I think I should stop on the Ice Vellumental panel. No. No. Okay, see, I thought it made me move uncontrollably. You know, slipping on ice. Careful, Mario. Ice roads ahead. Those frozen tiles are dangerous. So no, it actually freezes me on the spot. I thought I did something different. Curse you, chunks of ice. They won't break by spinning the rings around. There has to be some other way to break them up. Yeah, I already know that. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah, this is all I need to do. And it places Mario further away, so that the Ice Vellumental can do less damage to me. Alright, Olivia, you're up again. Melt down his defenses. And not only does it melt down his defenses, all those patches of ice go away too. So now I don't have to worry about that. Now what will you do? Alright. I need to heal. Let's see if I can't arrange those hearts in my favor. You know, potentially... I can do this. Yeah. Turn on the Thousandfold Arms panel. Yeah, honestly, I could do that. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Give him a beatdown. I think I'll focus on the next turn I'll focus on healing. And we'll smack him up real good. There we go. Look at all that health that's gone. And it also stuns him, too. So then he couldn't attack that time. Okay, let's see. Okay, that gives me an extra chance to attack. Okay, now if I move this around... Yeah, okay. There we go. So, first of all, I will use a shiny mushroom, because I think that heals 100 health. And now we'll do the shiny fire flower again. Okay, that's a strategy. There we go. That's pretty good. There we go. Oh, okay, I did not guard the right time. And now he holds up again. Okay, so let's move you over here. Oh, wait, that works out. Yeah. Yeah, that works out. Yep, okay, let's do it. I wanted to try and raise one of the hearts to be in my path, but that didn't work out that way. Well, too bad. Well, now we will melt down his defenses once more. There we go. Alright. And we'll have to guard this attack again. Alright. Okay, let's turn on those 1,000 forward arms again. Yeah, I see you doing that. Let's see. Ooh, that runs right into it. Nice. Okay. If I do that, trace that out. Oh yeah, that'll do it. And I run into one of the hearts too, so I get some health. Let's do it. And beat the snot out of him. Oh, wow. Look how close he is. He is real close. Too easy to attack. Oh, that's a problem. I'm cheating. Okay. So, this is gonna be an issue. Yikes, there are frozen panels all over the arena now. The Ice Vellumental looks angry. We should wrap this up before it loses its cool. Oh, wait, hold on. No. If I do this... Hold on. Oh, this is gonna be an issue. Oh, wait a minute. No, I did it. I did it. Okay, see, my plan was to just look at my screenshot that I made of the solved maze, of how it should look, and then just refer to that. I didn't have to do that this time. Well, I did this legit. Alright, Bye! And that's how it's done, baby. Get out of here. And down goes the Ice Vellumental. Well, I would, see now this would be the end of the part, but I haven't even been recording 20 minutes, and we still have those temples to do, so we're gonna do that in this part too. It's the Ice Vellumental's Bibliofold. You know what's funny? I tried recording of this yesterday, and all my footage got messed up and looked like choppy and crap. And the fight then took it longer. And I actually referred to my screenshots before for me cheating. But you don't need to worry about that. Oh, I get it. Phone here like this and connect these two like this. Ah, sneaky. All right. There we go. I think I've got it. Now I can fold myself into the Ice Vellumental. I think. Let's get right to it. I'm going to take this new form for a spin. Let's do it. Nice. I'm freezing my folds off. Even as the Ice Vellumental, I'm still so cold. But if I let that stop me, it'll take forever to master these awesome ice powers. I'll deal with the chill. Watch me play this one. Cool. Let's. Yeah? Nice. Wow, do you see what I see? Eh? I froze the water into solid ice. Okay, now we can head out of here. The water's frozen, so let's cross this moat and get out of here. Yeah, hold on a second, though. Let's come back over here. Because now, there is this treasure we can open up. And so the Origami Craftsman. Okay, now let's get out of here. Now that the Ice Vellumental's dealt with, and now that we have its powers, we can now actually do all those temples from earlier. So let's go do that. Uh-oh. Don't fall, Mario. Quick, grab onto me. That didn't work. And get some money while we're at it. What a landing. With such grace. Perfect landing. See? These statues loved it. What a great audience. Indeed. And now I want to come over here. And now we have another treasure of Diamond Island. Alright, let's get out of here. And I believe that is all of Ice Vellumental Mountain. Over and done with. So now, and as I said, let's do the temples. And I said this before, but we could have done this temple already. But I wanted to save it for when we had the Ice Vellumental, because without it, we couldn't have done the other two temples. Whoa, whoa, what kind of crazy magic circle is this? I feel all sorts of power welling up inside me. I might be able to use any of our Vellumental powers. We should use the Earth Elemental's powers. And now, we'll use Olivia to bring the temple back down to our level. There we go. Okay. This is the Trial of Power. Overcome its 3 challenges to earn a sacred orb. Yeah. We're gonna work on getting the Triforce of Power now. We're gonna be like Ganondorf. They're orbs, not triangle pieces, but let's be honest, it's the Triforce, but they're balls instead. Hello? This room is empty. Did they just forget to put a trial in here? Let the trial of power begin. We must destroy all the blocks within the time provided. Let's do that. Alright. Well, Mario doing what he does best, jumping into blocks. There we go. That's that one done. I wonder what's the fastest you can do that. Well, I'm sure speedrunners have a way to do that faster. Although honestly, they might even have a way to skip past all this entirely. Who knows? God, I'm sick of yawning so much in Let's Plays. You have entered the second stage of the Trial of Power. You may now wield your mighty hammer. Alright, let's do it. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, I kind of want to land that right in the center. Because I don't need any more than an ice for these blocks. There we go. And then excellent on here. And Mario facing the wrong way. Oh wait, that actually worked anyways. Come on. There we go. Nice. On to the next area. What shall it be this time? Oh. Okay then. This is the final stage of the Trial of Power. Smash this great nail into the floor within the time provided. Well, if you insist. Then atop the nail, and this task shall be explained further. In this stage, you may use both hammer and boots. And we'll use the hammer the same way, and also do chain attacks with my jump too. Let's do it. But I wonder if it might be more worth it to just use the hammer. If I can get an excellent on it anyway. Yeah, see, look at that. Come on. And... oh, that's not enough? Oh, wow. I thought that last excellent would have gotten it all the way, but it was like, no, you got like a centimeter left, dude. You conquered the Trial of Power. This victory shall now be celebrated. Oh, well, thank you. Mario getting his groove on. Celebration concluded. Proceed to the next room and claim your orb. Okay. And there it is. The Orb of Power. There we go. We have 1/3 of the Triforce. I'm still gonna call it the Triforce because that's basically what it is. Power. We have power. It's gonna be wisdom and courage too. Hey, you know what? Here's something fitting. That we're under the sea. Hyrule was sunken under the sea. Just before the events of Wind Waker, and there was a Triforce there too. Ah, this connections, yeah. Now we want to use the Ice Vellumental because we couldn't have gotten in here otherwise. I still have never actually played Wind Waker. I had a GameCube, but I didn't really play any Zelda games at the time. And of course, I don't have a Wii U, which means I can't play Wind Waker HD. Well, maybe once the Switch 2 or whatever it's called finally comes out, Nintendo will put both Wind Waker and Twilight Princess on that. We will see. This is the Trial of Wisdom. Overcome its 3 challenges to earn a sacred orb. Let's do it. What do these symbols mean? Yes and no? Good and bad? Oh wait, I know what this is. It's a game of true or false. There, we solved the trial. Easy peasy. Let the trial of wisdom begin. We answer each question with either plus or X. No, not plus. Check. Make your choice within the time provided. Now, first question. Number of shell stones that mark... no, it was 5. On the failed recording, I got a different question. Which means there are multiple questions you can get here. I think mine was something about... no? Wait. No. Wait, what was the... No, wasn't the question like... Wasn't the thing... oh. You had to get 4... It was like... It was true or false. You had to get 4 shell stones to get into... the Earth Vellumental Temple. And it was 5. Wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was 5. Okay. Let's try this again. See, this is the question I got before, and the failed recording. No, that is not its name. Its name is the Merino. There we go. Okay, let's go. On to the next one. I'm wondering if the second and third are going to be the same. Probably not. Oh, I don't know that one. Every hill on an overlooked mountain has an equal number of uphill and downhill slopes? True? I actually don't know that one. Let's take a chance on it. I got that right. Okay. Oh. Okay, you know what? That makes sense. An individual slope can take you both up and down, so the number will be even throughout. Yeah, honestly, that makes sense. When you think about it through that lens. Okay. The third question. Speak with all 3 figures, then choose the one who is telling the truth. Now in the failed recording, I had to choose who is lying. Now, I don't have a time limit on this. So, let's talk to all of them. B is lying. C is lying. I'm telling the truth. Okay, so so what I like to do for things like this is just work on different scenarios based on who is telling the truth in this case, or who is telling the lie. So let us assume that C is telling the truth. If that's true, then he is telling the truth. Which would mean that B is lying about C lying. which would mean that A is telling the truth about B lying. So that actually might be the answer, but let us assume that A is telling the truth. That means that B is lying, which means it is lying. Which means that... Oh, you know... Actually, wait, hold on. And that... No, the one who's telling the truth. That would mean that C and A are both telling the truth, but only one is telling the truth. So... let's say that B is telling the truth. That would mean that B is telling the truth here, and that C is the liar. And what did C say? That it's telling the truth? Well, well, in this case, it would be lying. Which would mean that A is lying about B being the liar. So, it is B that's telling the truth, then. So, let's take a chance on that. There we go. And thus concludes the Trial of Wisdom. This victory shall now be celebrated. Mario gonna get down with his bad self. Celebration concluded. Proceed to the next room and claim your orb. Let's go. And there it is. Gimme. The Wisdom Orb. Now I got Ganon's power, and I got Ganon's Triforce, and now Zelda's Triforce. Hooray! You're the wisest of the wise, Mario. Now we move on to the last temple. Now, to get in here, we're going to have to make use of the Water Elemental's power to fill up this hole with water, and then we need the Ice Vellumental to freeze it. There we go. And now, let's get the Ice Vellumental out here. There we go. Alright, let's go in for what will be the Trial of Courage. This is the Trial of Courage. Overcomes 3 challenges to earn a sacred orb. Yep, let's do it. What's this? Okay, Temple, bring it on. Show us what you got. We're not scared. We're not... Huh? What gives? I thought we'd need to show this temple how dangerous we are, but this is just a lousy rope. Let the Trial of Courage begin. You may approach. The rope connects to an unforeseen object. This object will soon fall from above. Press A to grab the rope. Once you release it, an unseen object will begin a rapid descent. You must halt this fallen object by pressing A once more, but only after it drops below the arrow. If you halt the object above the arrow, your lack of courage shall be revealed. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I passed? Wait, was that like literally right on the line? Because I didn't see the line of where the arrow's pointing at. Were they perfectly overlapped? Oh, wow. Ain't that funny? That's what it seems like. But I gotta have a little more faith next time. Alright, the second stage of the Trial of Courage. I gotta let it drop lower this time. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, see? Yeah, see, there was supposed to be like an orangish line before. It wasn't there, which meant the blue line was perfectly overlapping with it. Wow. Amazing. Alright. The final stage. Approach if I dare. Alright. Last one. Uh-oh. Wow, look how close that is. Oh my god. Oh, if I had stopped that like a tiny moment after, Mario would have been a pancake. Wow, that's close. I think I stopped that at the last possible moment I could have. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, celebrate that. Absolutely. Look at that. Oh my god. Probably in the back of Mario's mind, he's probably thinking, oh my god, 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 oh my god. I should be dead right now. Oh, wow. Well, hey, I earned this. Gimme. Gimme that Triforce of Courage. Hooray, you're the most courageous person I know, Mario. No kidding. Okay, let's get out of here. And now that we have all 3 orbs, I think I know where we can take this. Well done. You have conquered the 3 trials of power, wisdom, and courage. Congratulations, traveler. You cleared all 3 trials. Great work, Mario. I've been wondering, what do these 3 orb thingies even do? I know what they do. I'm pretty sure I know where they go. But I actually kind of want to come over here first. Because I would not mind buying some mushrooms. Here, give me some shiny mushrooms. Yeah. It's a small business, alright. Small as you can get. Take a break and rest your back. And while you get yourself on track, have a tasty mushroom snack. There we go. Full healed. Alright, we are completely done with Diamond Island. Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's get back out to the Great Sea. Down we go. And now, with these orbs in tow, let's make our way to the sea tower up in the top left of the map. There she is again. Here we are, once more. Let us approach. I know what they're for. First, Triforce of Courage, Triforce of Wisdom, Triforce of Power. And now, the door shall open for us. Oh, it's a door. That seems pretty obvious in hindsight. Oh, Let's head inside. I can't wait to get to the top, assuming it doesn't just go on forever. Oh, we will. We'll go to the top. Next part. And so, that is what we will do. In the next part of Paper Mario the Origami King, we go into the sea tower and begin our ascent. See you guys in the next part. Take care, everybody.